No, listen.
And I spoke to Benitez and he said that's only because of Jamie, because he has to play in big spaces, he has a problem.
No, listen, we really appreciate you coming out.
I could listen to Arne Slot dishing it out to Jamie Carragher every single moment of every single day. Hello YouTube, Liverpool Fan in Japan here, the Miyazaki Man Si, and Liverpool have just beaten Bournemouth 4-2 at Anfield on the opening game of the season. Arsenal are now second place, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. We've got so many things to talk about. Virgil van Dijk was a colossus. Hugo Ekitike doing his best impression of Darwin Núñez, scoring in a Community Shield, costing about 70 million there or thereabouts, scoring and assisting in the opening game of the season as well. So many good things. Giovanni Leone as well doing a selfie in the Anfield stand. Jurgen Klopp style rock and roll football end to end, but it was almost called upon because of the cards that Arne Slot was dealt. We're going to look at the substitutions. Were they right? Were they wrong? Were they enforced as well? Are there potential issues at the back in defence? Federico Chiesa looks like the happiest man in Merseyside at the moment. Go on, Chiesa. What is Carragher on about not understanding the Chiesa sub? Of course he doesn't understand the Chiesa sub. He is used to low block 4-4 fucking 2. Marcus Babbel, Carragher, Honcho and Hippier at the back. Keep it tight, flat 4 in front of him, right? Or defend him with all the players in and around him so you don't expose his lack of ability in open space as well. Thierry Henry, Carragher, hello. I remember Virgil van Dijk said, would Carragher get in the current team? He wouldn't even make the bench. Matip, Van Dijk, Konate, Gomez, Jomes, Maldini, etc. Now, a word for the home kit as well. Didn't Federico Chiesa on the slide look magnificent? Hugo Ekitike on the slide, he looked magnificent as well. I mean, Chiesa has vibes of Fernando Torres with that slide. Not quite Bolo Zenden. A little bit of Bolo Zenden vibes as well, but it's much better than Bolo Zenden. Bodewin Zenden. Endo. 1 game, 1 assist. Look at the statistics of Wataru Man Mountain Endo. Look at these statistics, right? Wow. That's assist of the season right there already. Mo Salah is crying about how good that assist is. No, in all honesty, Mo Salah, emotional. Everyone did their Diogo Jota tributes. Salah with the Diogo Jota, Ekitike with the 20, Gakpo with the 20 as well. Isn't it a beautiful, beautiful thing that our whole front line, forward line scored? Gakpo, Ekitike, Salah and Chiesa, they all scored on opening day. We are going to outfire the opposition and we have that mentality monster, giant comeback ability, even though we were never down 4-2 in the late stages. We never gave up. But credit to Bournemouth as well. They never gave up as well. They absolutely played their part. Antonio Iraola is not just a tactical genius. He has instilled a winning mentality and they never buck down and give it their all until the very last minute as well. Speaking of which, great mentality by Semenyo as well. After getting abused, there's no room for racism in football, in the world, in life, in general. I mentioned it in the short, right? Why would you, in your circumstances, beyond your control, in a wheelchair, abuse someone for the colour of their skin? Players of colour, when we have many players of colour who are our best players and some of our legends, Salah, Gakpo, Ekitike, Frimpong, Gravenberch, Konate, the list goes on and on. It's insanity. That guy's got to be kicked out and banned, not just from Liverpool, but from football in general. Absolutely absurd in this day and age, and they rightfully stopped the game. Anthony Taylor was made aware. Slot went over the office support to Semenyo at the end of the game. No room for racism. Kick it out. No even second chances. Once you've shown your ignorance, you do not belong there. Watch it from behind the TV and shout obscenities in your own bedroom, not in public anymore. Okay, moving on to better things, right? The tribute to Diogo Jota in the matchday program. Fantastic and beautiful. On the 20th minute mark, everyone sung their hearts out. Credit to Bournemouth once again for that mural, for that banner of Diogo Jota. Andre Silva, always in our hearts, forever 20. We won it on opening day. I think Ruth Cardozo, his missus, and the kids were there in attendance. They deserve to be loved and supported and shown eternal gratitude as well. Diogo is eternally part of our family, and we are blessed to have experienced some of his best moments as well. Great, great man. And we could have done with him when we were at 2-2, as Arne Slot said in the interview. Now, let's look at the interview and the substitutions, right? Milos Kerkez on a yellow card being taken off because he's against Antoine Semenyo. He's hot-blooded, goes all in, risk of a red card. He played okay, not great. Frimpong did play great, recovery pace, tactically disciplined, but there was a hamstring issue as well. Let's look at what Arne Slot said about it.
That's not who we are.
You substituted both your fullbacks, Kerkez and Frimpong. What was you just thinking behind that at that moment in the game?
I'm looking for the English word, but that wasn't out of luxury.
Necessity.
That was because Jeremy Frimpong felt his hamstring at half-time and made a lot of sprints.
You can't risk that. You can't risk a hamstring injury when Conor Bradley's out. Gomez Maldini is just coming back into the fold as well. What a player he's going to be. He's going to be a colossus for him. Gomez is always reliable in many positions. You play with Tadu Endo on right back because he has played it historically for St. Trinidad, for Urawa Reds as well, for the under-21 national team before he established himself as defensive midfielder. But he's actually played more centre-back and right-back than he did at defensive midfield in early parts of his career.
He was doing quite well, wasn't he?
He was doing quite well, but the other fullback, Conor Bradley, is already injured with a hamstring injury, so you don't want to take the risk of another fullback, lose another fullback. Then you could argue, why don't you play Joe Gomez there? But I just said he only had 2 sessions in pre-season.
Don't risk him.
So he wasn't able to play half an hour, so we started with Wata and our left fullback, Milos Kerkez.
Against Semenyo.
That I think the fans like, because in every duel he goes all in.
Hot-blooded.
But when you have a yellow card already in you play Semenyo, that's
there you go.
kind of a risk. Yeah. And if you have Robertson as a backup,
Robertson didn't have a great game, but he's reliable.
That was the reason for those two. When Hugo Ekitike came later in pre-season, has to adapt from. I think I can say that Liverpool is a better club than Frankfurt, and the league is probably more intense as well. So for him to be able to play 70 is already a big bonus after being 2-3 weeks here.
Ekitike, man, has absolutely shown his worth. Technical touches, hold-up play, link play, finishing. He could have finished 1 or 2 headed chances in this game and in the last game as well. But he's going to be an absolute mighty fine purchase. And Isak would be the icing on the cake. We need at least another body, if not 2, up there as well. But Ekitike is looking every part the dominant player that we expect him to be. And his link-up play, superb. Already making a difference, getting the points on the board. And in his interviews, he seems level-headed as well. So here's the thing about Federico Chiesa, right? Chiesa, wow, he's a spicy meatball. That technique on that side swish volley, side bender into the side net as well. Did you see he took a few paces back to steady his body, give himself some time and room, anticipation of the ball dropping, hit it sweet and clean. Giovanni Leone staying at his place as well. The Italian connection, I love it. Finally, some good Italians in the place, as Robbo would say with Gravenberg, some good Dutch talent in the place as well. We've lost Lucho Diaz's song from Barrancas. We need Chiesa's song. He is a cop-height now, absolutely, and he's already made a difference, helped us get 3 points in the forward line. As I said, right, it's delicious. Even if we get Isak, Chiesa in that second string line as a technician and as a glorified proper winger, old school mentality, both-footed, can shoot, can create chances, create shooting opportunities with Wirtz, Ekitike, McAllister behind him. Chiesa is going to score some goals. I'd anticipate at least 5 goals if he's given enough time on the pitch. We need him. We need to keep him. And it wouldn't make sense to lose him for the value that we get of him. 10 million won't do much to our financial fair play, considering that we're quids in from net worth anyway. Extremely likeable, lovable, loves Liverpool. World Cup, yeah, hope he can squeeze back in, but I reckon we keep him. What a good lad and delicious smile. And as I said, it looks absolutely banging in that kit. And now a word for Mohamed Salah. Mo Salah, Egyptian king, playmaking from the wing. That ball before Chiesa struck it in was delicious. In the corridor of uncertainty, bent in. Keeper Petric didn't know whether to come or go. Could have been knocked in by their own player. That cross is a game-winning cross in many circumstances because there's so many ways that ball can end up in the back of the net. And it eventually did end up in back of net because in all that chaos and confusion, out to Chiesa, technician strike it in, sweet, and that was the game-winning moment right there. And his mentality to never quit, never say die attitude in the last moments when Wataru Endo did the assist of the season already with a bicycle crane kick out from his own half. Salah bent his run, arced his run to run into the left-hand channel where he doesn't usually occupy, but he's shown that he has the testicular fortitude, the cojones, the gastrointestinal chilies, baby back ribs of old to cut inside onto the right foot and place it with aplomb. Right-footed placed position into the side net. Fancy football captain points. Here we go. That's 10 goals in the opening fixture of the Premier League. I think in 11 appearances, he has got 10 goals. 10 goals and an assist. I think he got one ruled out against Chelsea. I think he got an offside goal against Chelsea, but got an assist in that game. So 10 goals and an assist in 11 opening games. That's frightening. That's scary. Don't try to be too clever. Captain Salah in your team. Who needs Erling Haaland? And another quick word on Ekitike, our new forward, to wrap things up. Did you see his determination to sprint back end to end across the pitch, win the ball back, win the headers, hold up the play, link up the play, flick on the ball, game intelligent player. This is the new Bobby Firmino in a Joel Matip style body, right? And he's humble, he's hardworking, he's talented. He's going to do good things, and he's got those vibes. He's got those vibes with Jeremy Frimpong as well. You love to see it. This is what being a Red is all about. Up the Reds! Miyazaki Man Ichiban, Liverpool Ichiban, Minasan, Liverpool Fan Japan community. We are on the board. We won the opening game of the season, and things are only going to get better from here. Sure, defense was slightly shaky, but Bournemouth could have done it to anyone on any given day, because look how good they're playing under Andoni Iraola. Those counterattacks have menace. They play the ball back with a trigger point to flash the ball across goal. They are going to do good things this season and take points off the opposition, and we've already secured 3 points against them. They are dangerous. Don't underestimate. Give them full credit. The Diogo Jota mural, the Diogo Jota matchday program, them singing loud and passionate, supporting their boys as well. They're a good bunch, and I respect them totally for it. Have a great day, everyone. I'm going to have a great week. I woke up to see in the Discord chat, join the Discord chat, by the way, best place to follow the match, lineups, transfers, tactics, and banter 24/7. I woke up, I went to the toilet, one eye open, only had left eye open left. I buffered you next, and then when it came on, I was watching a replay. I was watching Federico Chiesa take 2 back steps and sideswipe the ball into the back of the net. He thunderkunted it into the net. And I was like, what? Is this a replay from match 3-2? What Guan here? And then I said it in the chat, guys, is this live? What happened? What happened? And like, you did it, Sai. The toilet break of your dreams got us back into the match. So you are very welcome, Reds fans worldwide. That's why this is the best community. Much love. Mwah. Thank you for supporting this channel. £2 a month. Join as a Liverpool Fan in Japan member for lots of goodies and lots of exclusive videos as well. Until next time, Jane means ciao.